Hi and welcome to the Nirvana channel. Today I wanted to make a quick video to share with you my thoughts on the emerging automation framework. This is part of a presentation that I made last week, and in all that hurry I forgot to record it, and people have been asking for it. So I thought I'll record the thoughts that I shared last week. And hopefully you like it, and let's get right into it. So as we know, the automation space has been expanding quite a bit for the past few years. We know that automation started with BPM, then RPA, and then, around 2015, 2016, an exciting ecosystem has been developing around this one. It started with, I should say, a lot of excitement around RPA, and that has carried forward, and now this whole ecosystem has developed, which I'm calling the software automation framework, just to distinguish it from the infrastructure automation, like the infrastructure as a code. And then we also have this exciting physical robotics, all exciting in itself, but this I'm talking more about the software automation, and so I'm calling it the software automation framework. And mainly because what we're doing here is automating work being done at a computer. So we've done computerization, now we are automating the work being done at the computer itself. So the framework broadly consists of discover, design, build, and manage and improve. And it's a common framework, but I'm just putting it together in a simple way so that we can talk about it. So the process discovery, the first phase, first part of it is mainly about discovering the processes, right? Like using process mining or the emerging process intelligence or task mining. Process mining uses logs, task mining uses screens, and the process intelligence in emerging space using a lot of data with AI to discover or understand the process better. The best part about this is that it enables an objective view of the process, which we didn't have when we had the people involved more, and we were capturing things in people's head. And also, it helps us in understanding the process exceptions, which we can't, discover with people or what is in people's heads. So these tools, and I hear from people in the space, they're so busy, they are getting a lot of traction, they are helping us help understand the process better. Not only that, you can continuously monitor and improve your processes and automation. So that's an exciting space. The next part is the design, and this is an upcoming space where we're moving away from doing things with documents, creating PDDs and SDDs and things like that. Instead, we can do these things better with tools, and not only that, with more assistants coming up, which can take these building blocks and abstract the thing so that even citizen developers or business people can build automation quickly. And with this push for citizen development and automation by all, or technology by all, this space is going to only expand. Then the next thing is about build, as I spoke about RPA, BPM, but now we're getting more tools and technologies involved in the space. We're seeing a lot of iPaaS getting into the space, or integration platforms as a service. Then we've got AI. We've seen AI being added quite a bit, and computer vision, natural language processing, which is leading to better chatbots. So that space is also evolving and improving quite a bit. And finally, we have this manage and improve, which is basically dedicated tools to manage this ecosystem end to end with better monitoring, better management, better analytics. And it's leading to a continuous improvement in monitoring and improvement, which is pretty exciting. So why do we have this automation framework? The key to me is to free up data and improve people experience. So let me explain. So it's all about data, right? It's always been about moving data from one place to another. And so let's start with data. And one of the key aspects here within this automation framework, or what the automation framework is enabling, is the unstructured data, freeing up of the unstructured data. Believe it or not, still 80% of the data is in such data format. A lot of data has been in papers, and still 50 to 60% is still in physical paper format. Many of them have been digitized in PDF formats, but still 80% of the data are there. And what the automation framework is enabling is freeing up the data either from PDF documents or from scanned documents. And and I hear, and wherever I see 70 to 80% of the projects that's being happening on automation is largely involving freeing up of this unstructured data. And then whatever the rest of the data is there in the applications that we, enterprise apps that we brought in the 80s and 90s, the CRMs, the ERPs, and they have some of the data, and some of them are now in the modern SaaS applications, and all of them are in the cloud and on-prem databases. And so the automation framework is also enabling us to take this data along with the unstructured data, free them up so that we can enable better experiences for people on the other side, on the front end. It takes data and makes it available for all the applications, including legacy applications, web apps, mobile apps. We have this new low code and no code movement that's going on. So modern apps being developed in the low code and no code. And even more exciting thing to me is the chatbots, which enables just in time transactions. And so it's enabling that, and that can lead to voice, and it's already, some of it is being enabled by voice, where people can ask for certain data and can get it. And then it's leading to the mixed reality augmented reality, virtual reality applications where you can get the data. So that's the future. But as you can see, from the legacy to the modern applications, the data is being freed up so that the data is available to people, available to customers, so that they can have better experiences, enabling the employees and enabling the vendors, so everyone. So that's what I meant by better people experiences. So there's a race on to build this whole ecosystem or framework, the automation framework, and there are multiple vendors working on it. And one of the most exciting one is Microsoft, because they've got so many customers, they've already got a lot of data, and they're on a journey to make their things data first. So they're actually collating all their data in what they're calling as a dataverse, and then they have so many connectors out there, and so combining those two things, they're enabling this data services. They're building a process automation layer on top of it with RPA, with RPA AI, and that is enabling great user experiences and HoloLens or Dynamics. So all that the user experiences of the front end is being improved or can be improved with this framework. And and we also have UiPath building it, and there are multiple vendors building it. It's similar and includes multiple phases. That's my thoughts on the automation framework right now. What's your thoughts? What's your feedback? Please leave your comments below so that we can make sense of this emerging automation framework together. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like or comment. And if you like this video, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.